He had everything: a successful merchant, a ship full of Phoenician purple dye, the most valuable commodity in the ancient world. One storm, and it was all gone. Most men would have wept. Most men would have spent years trying to rebuild what was lost. Zeno of Citium sat on that shore and felt something unexpected: relief. He walked into Athens with nothing: no cargo, no wealth, no status, and wandered into a small bookshop where he picked up a book that would change human history forever. The book was the Memorabilia of Socrates. He read one page, then turned to the bookseller and asked, "Where can I find a man like this?" The bookseller pointed to a philosopher walking past the door. "Follow him." Zeno followed and never looked back. For years he studied, under Crates the cynic, under Stilpo the dialectician, under Polemo the academic. He absorbed everything and then kept only what held up under pressure. Because Zeno was not searching for comfort. He was searching for iron truth. Around 300 BC, he began teaching at the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch. No grand academy, no wealthy patrons, no official institution. Just a man standing under a porch, telling the truth. And people came. First dozens, then hundreds, then thousands. His followers became known as the people of the porch, the Stoics. Iron Principle number 1. What you lose reveals what you truly own. Zeno lost his entire fortune in one storm and discovered that the only thing that was truly his was never in that ship. It was his mind, his judgment, his ability to choose how to respond. Everything else was temporary. This is the most important financial truth most people will never accept. The market can take your money. Inflation can reduce your savings. A single crisis can erase decades of work. But no external force, no crash, no recession, no storm can take your judgment. Your ability to think clearly when others panic, that is the only asset that truly compounds forever. Iron Principle number 2. Wealth is not what you have. It is what you don't need. Zeno lived simply. He ate figs and drank water. He owned almost nothing. And yet, the most powerful men in Athens came to him for counsel. Not because he was rich, because he was free. The man who needs nothing from no one cannot be controlled by anyone. Most people see crisis and see setback. The Stoic sees crisis and sees clarity. When markets fell in 2008, the calm investors bought. When empires shifted in ancient Rome, the Stoic advisors rose. Because Zeno taught something that most people still haven't learned. The enemy of wealth is not crisis. It is the reaction to crisis. Iron Principle number 3. Every loss is a door. Zeno lost his entire fortune in one storm and discovered that the only path forward was inward. The storm that took his cargo led him to a bookshop. That bookshop led him to a philosopher. That philosopher led him to the Stoa. And the Stoa changed the entire course of human thought for 2,000 years. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, Cato. Every philosopher we have discussed on this channel, every iron principle, every cold truth, traces back to one man, standing under a porch in Athens, with nothing in his pockets and everything in his mind. Zeno taught for over 50 years. He never wrote a single book. Everything we know of him comes from those who listened. And yet, his ideas outlasted every empire, every currency, every king who lived in his time. Because he understood something that most people spend their entire lives missing. The goal was never to accumulate more. The goal was to need less, to think clearly, to act with iron discipline, regardless of what the world throws at you. The storm that took everything from Zeno was the best thing that ever happened to him. Not because loss is good, but because it revealed what was real and what was simply borrowed time. Your financial challenges, your setbacks, your losses are not punishments. They are invitations to discover what you actually own. Zeno of Citium, born a merchant, humbled by a storm, rebuilt by philosophy. He left no gold, no palace, no empire. He left something worth infinitely more. A way of thinking that has made calm men wealthy and free men powerful for over 2,000 years. The iron truth of Zeno: you own nothing but your judgment. Protect it like it is your only asset, because it is. This is Iron Ledger. Subscribe. Build like iron.